podcast didn't see that.
Yeah, I was finger blasting.
It would have been crucial.
Mouth hole.
Yeah, something like
Who
that.
knows? Maybe they did.
I was
Wink, wink.
finger punching your mouth box. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You guys remember Rock'em Sock'em Bobb'ems?
Yep.
You mean sock
Did I
and
say that
boppers?
right? Sock'em Bobb'ems?
It's sock and
Oh,
boppers.
Do you mean the
Robots.
pillows or do you mean the robots?
Did I say the full?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Did I
It's
say the
sock and
full
boppers.
tagline?
You could, yeah, that could be a Rock'em Sock'em Boppers.
Okay, so there was the hand things.
That's sock and boppers.
But then there was
Sock
the
boppers.
fighting. The
robots.
fighting. The fighting
The robots.
That's Rock'em Sock'em
Yeah.
Robots.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hungry Hippos, but it was like,
Yeah.
Correct.
But it's punching.
Yes.
how much do you think those go for right now?
Not a lot. I'm
No.
sure they still make
Like
them.
$20 probably.
Plastic.
Coppin.
Love plastic.
Maybe like an OG, like first release type bullshit.
Ooh.
Might run for a lot.
First a dish.
Yeah. First
Okay,
edition.
what about the other one? What about the Sock'em Bobb'ems? Because I bet
We looked that up, remember? Because we were going to have a fight with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember how much they were. Like expensive.
Weren't they
I'm
like
pretty sure.
$60?
Yeah, they're expensive.
or something.
I think that's where my thought that the other thing was expensive comes from. Is from that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we wanted to fight, but we couldn't.
And actually, I this is one of my notes.
Fighting?
Yesterday was the year anniversary
Oh, it was.
of your bout.
Was it really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That feels longer than
Yeah,
a year.
it's on my. It's a Snapchat memory I have. It says 2:14 a.m. October 13th. It's when the faithful. It's tweeted out, Mike. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't see it.
Really? I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
found
No.
on the Allston account.
Fuck yeah.
But I was wondering because I doubt people are gonna watch the old trash. If y'all wanted to retell the story for its year anniversary.
Take it away, Patrick.
You know, yeah. I've told this story
I
recently.
actually shouldn't be the one to tell the story.
I've told
I
this
don't
story
remember.
recently.
All right, sure. A third party.
I'll take this one.
Hell yeah.
Hold on,
So-
before we say this, getting blackout drunk isn't funny.
No, it's not.
But it sometimes is.
Yeah,
If you're among friends,
it's not funny if you're one of the, or if you're Patti, mostly, or Michael sometimes,
or Ryan.
or Ryan sometimes. But if you're me and you're watching them get blackout drunk, it can sometimes be funny.
And this time,
It was funny.
it was pretty fucking funny.
Hit me a word picture.
So the fours of us go out to Sad and Bougie out in Somerville. We Uber
That
out
thing
there.
sucked.
It sucked. We met Johnny there. Johnny's cool. We came back here with some friends that we met.
We're cool.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty normal, but
Just normal.
Yeah.
but pretty cool.
They were really cool, but they really wanted someone to kiss.
Yeah, but like not them. They wanted us to.
Yeah. No, they wanted us.
I think we
like,
did.
between us four. You guys
we
did.
Yeah.
You guys did chicken
So
kissing.
yeah, the two of them
Gay chicken.
specifically did kiss.
Yeah.
The two of them specifically were blackout drunk.
Correct.
They were drunk. It was a drunk one.
Sure.
No memory of the Uber back type beat.
There wasn't an Uber.
Oh no, the ride back.
Our
Why
friends
we were hanging
drove
out with
us.
these people is I went up to them and I was like, look at, I'll get a ride. That's a ride back. And I went up to these people.
Easy.
Or I didn't say that, but I went up and I was like, I wonder if I can get a ride back. Yeah, and we got a ride back from those people, and they were nice. And then Mike and Patti, the whole night, are talking a lot of shit
For no reason.
for no reason.
Absolutely no reason.
They weren't really mad at each other for a reason. They were
I
just,
don't think we were.
they just both thought they could take each other in a fight,
Yeah.
and they really wanted to just let the other person know.
It was very vocal.
stand by my opinions.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yep. And so it kind of escalated throughout the night, and then it kind of cooled down a little bit. And then me and Patrick over here are walking our friends back to their cars that are parked.
So I don't have a lot of memories throughout the night. Like it's very blotchy. Like I'm not blackout fully, but I do remember they got in their car and then we started walking back and I was like, I'm gonna fuck up Michael Allen, dude. It was like
right where I was going.
I remember like not being as aggressive in front of them as to not be like
Yeah,
the
the
weirdo
door's
of the
closed.
scenario, but it was the only thing running through my brain.
And when you guys closed the door to leave the house, Mike turned to me and goes, I'm gonna fuck up Patti. They were on the same exact page.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so they were Patty's talking shit the whole way back. I'm gonna fuck up Mike. Like, he better not want to fight me when I get back, because if he does, I'm gonna destroy him. And we get back, and lo and behold, they both still want to fight, and really in IRL. And you know, next thing you know, we're in the back parking lot.
Whose idea was that?
Back parking lot?
I think it's the natural conclusion.
I want to say that was my idea.
We knew we couldn't do it inside.
I'm a big back parking lot fan, though.
I think everyone was just
It's
like,
perfect for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Private,
complaints.
It's our property, kind of.
Eh.
It's not public property.
What happened?
So, the fight begins, right? They square up, kind of. Patty comes in hard.
Swinging.
Swinging. Like haymakers. Mike goes turtle style. Mike, can you give us a little reenactment here? Yeah, like that. Like, just like that. And then Patty keeps hitting him. And then, like, about 3 punches in, he kind of, like, slows down a little bit.
A little bit of hesitation.
I think he might make a noise or something.
He backs off a little bit. He backs.
And then he
Not
kinda
hitting as hard.
he leans back into it again, and he's still going, and then kind of stutters a couple more times. And
For the record, only left hand at this point.
Yep. And then, because as we later found out, he had broken his pinky finger on Michael's hip bone.
Old trusty.
The Allens known for their solid hip bones.
Yes, our bones are solid. They're loose, but
First
they're
or
solid.
second punch, I broke my hand
Yeah,
on him.
absolutely.
Yeah. It was number 3, IIRC.
Yeah.
And then
He falls.
But then at some point, Michael comes out of turtle style and retaliates for a bit because Patti had laid off.
Here's a strat. Can I put you inside my mind?
Put me inside the mind of Michael.
The way I do battle, which is few and far between, is that I let them wail on me because I think I could probably take it. And when they start to get tired, I'm like, my turn. And then I'll do it for a little bit.
So it was my turn for a
the
little
record,
bit.
it was body boxing only. Not like I was about to swing at Mike's head.
Correct. And then, I see he's hesitating a little more. He's not hitting me as much, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. And then I do it, and I'm sure my fists are like pebbles tied together with vines. But fucking.
But he won the fight.
But yeah, he falls. It was like David and Goliath, and I stood upon him like the fucking Captain Morgan.
To be fair, when he fell, I believe you were in turtle style. And he was wailing.
Yeah, that's
You really
what
think
happened.
that?
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
what happened.
Damn.
Because
I couldn't
I
take
believe
It was your turn, but then it was Patty's turn again. And then
I couldn't
Patty
take
fell.
anymore.
Take 2.
And Pat hit you a little too hard again up the left and went,
Yeah.
no, and collapses to the ground and is wailing in pain. And we're all
But then I
like,
had my
yeah,
fake
wriding.
thing forever.
yeah, writhing.
Think
writhing.
about writhing. That was Patty.
Writhing in pain. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah,
ow.
Google a video of writhing. If you don't know what that word means.
But then we did the responsible thing. We took Patty back in. Mike was being a complete ass about it the
Absolutely,
whole time.
I was.
Just gaslighting the shit out of Patty.
I do it. I was like, I do it again too.
Patty's like, rematch right now. Rematch
Patty?
tomorrow.
Like, red in the face, huge swollen hand, ice pack on it.
Understandable.
Been like
Mike's so
screaming for like an hour in pain.
You were doing.
He's like, I've got to. We're fighting again right now.
But then after a certain point, Mike's right. You started going the opposite way. Like, Mike's
Yeah.
so cool.
He's like, I heard
good at
Mike's so
fighting.
sick at least twice. And then, well, he didn't say that.
There was a point
That's
where there's a point where I had to admit defeat. You know what I mean?
of course.
Like
Yeah,
I had to be like, okay,
Grace
if
and
I
defeat.
was in the opposite position, I'd be exactly how Mike is right now. So
Yeah.
I have to give him like a little bit of credit.
Yeah, you held your L eventually.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got around to it.
And Ted and I were just like, we're just trying to help Patty, trying to make Mike shut the fuck up. And it's like, all right, guys, like, no more fights. This is tonight's fight. That's it.
All right, this one's for the YouTube comments. You're in Patty's situation, right? You got a broken pinky. I
Okay.
don't know if you want me to say this, but no, no health insurance.
No, yeah. Absolutely no health insurance.
Absolutely no health insurance.
I don't have health insurance.
So, like, hospital trip gonna cost a lot. Broken pinky. Do you go?
What's your fit? What do you do? What's your...
I feel like people are split on this.
Some people
Like, some people are
guarantee would fucking power through.
Yeah,
And
like
beat shit.
like Patrick here, but a lot of people are like, no, I go to the hospital.
Yeah, fuck me.
I don't know.
I've broken a pinky before.
Was it the same one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've broken this hand multiple times body boxing. Like literally, it's a thing. I was saying that then. I was like, yeah, it's happened before.
It's gotta be your form then.
No,
That's like-
I throw wild. I throw not a great punch.
I can't read your movements.
Kids would always box in like hockey gloves or lacrosse gloves, not because they hurt less, just because you hurt your hands less when you punch.
Yeah.
Locker boxing.
Yeah, go locker boxing. Throw on a helmet too.
Yeah.
I took an L. I admitted it. It sucked. You know who didn't admit to taking an L?
Wait, real quick. I would
Oh,
bet.
That's
I see
who.
where we're going.
Wait, real quick. Yeah, what?
I would bet on Patti today.
Yeah, of course. I would too, frankly. If I'm blackout, I think I'd do it again.
Mike might be a good like black horse though. It's on. We'll give you some
Dark horse, I
odds.
think you're looking for.
Yep, that's the word.
By Katy Perry.
Just like Katy Perry.
Living a dark horse. Copyright.
That's my favorite song ever.
Yeah. You always say that to songs that aren't your favorite song ever. So the only time I know it's your favorite song is if you go, I hate this song.
You gotta die another day.
That song's sick.
Is that the
I
Madonna one?
hate that song. That song's awesome.
All right, who didn't hold an L or whatever?
Who do you can pick someone. Who didn't hold an L? Go. And we're gonna talk about it. You can pick whoever.
What's his name?
We're talking about slime?
Hi, Austin.
Oh,
yeah.
the sounds of
Can you
Allston.
hear? Yes, the beautiful Allston
What's
sirens.
the dude's name?
Slime took an L.
He didn't take an L.
He didn't really take an L.
No. If anything, that other
Yeah, I was
clown.
like, who's the dude who tweeted at him?
Adam it?
No, it's Zamade. Zamatsu.
What? Darkatma?
Darkatma.
Darkatma.
Oh, I was
I was
saying,
so
it's not
close.
Adamus. My bad. That's
You were
my,
saying Zambu.
my bad, Adamus.
Top 30 player?
It was
Top
Ryobi
40?
and Darkatma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Commentators are not there to be correct or to do anything.
Someone want to sum up the scenario first?
Oh yeah, I'm not the best person for this.
You've been off.
Ryan, do an unbiased take on what happened.
Unbiased take. Well, Slime was commentating. Back at commentary again. Used to be the
What tournament?
yeah, we used to be behind the scenes for Summit, but now he was able to actually be back on commentary, focus all his time on that.
So quit your job. You hear that? If you're working for an esports company, quit
Quit.
and they'll hire you as a better position.
Become the talent.
Yes, talent. Be shithead talent instead.
Yeah.
But this is the Slippi, the weekly Slippi event's gonna be going on this whole month. It was the first week of it. Slime's there doing commentary. Everyone's so pumped to have him back. It's going great. It's him, Lovage, and Toph, and also sometimes Brandon was there, Homemade Waffles, and also Squid was also there.
Good for Squid.
I
But-
think that's gonna be like a rotating cast, I would imagine, which is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
they
like
might
a cool idea.
they might just get and that TV just for a third person to get in that day. You know?
Oh, it's like a guest spot.
Yeah, because
okay.
they only announced 3 commentators, being Toph, Lovage, and Slime. So I wouldn't be surprised if that TV's like, hey, can we get anyone cool to get on the mic? Like, Squid's an amazing pick. Like,
Squid's cool.
and of course so is Brandon. But Slime's doing that. He's on the mic, and apparently a bunch of people are like, man, this commentary fucking sucks. Slime is being really biased and, really
Toward who?
toward Falcons, especially towards Falcons and against maybe some of the lamer characters you could point them out as, like Sheik, Marth, perhaps Puff probably a little bit, yeah. But just kind of that was the idea. Just as Slime wasn't people were not very pleased with the commentary style.
I think it was a minority. It was a vocal minority, but it was a vocal majority, but a minority, or maybe not even a vocal majority.
Question: have you ever muted a tournament stream before?
Yes.
What was the thing that made you mute?
Commentary.
The commentary.
I mean,
Melee sounds.
Yeah, no. Here's the I don't enjoy the commentary styles of the people who are currently on the microphone.
yeah, okay, but like, what?
Why specifically?
Oh god.
Cut that.
Talking.
I figured
A turbo nerd style commentary where people are play by play and or
Better. it's still there.
Like statistics and shit like that I don't give a shit. There's times where I do give a shit, but if that's the whole shtick, then I'm probably not giving a shit. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to slime style commentary versus Darkatma style commentary.
You know, if we're gonna put it like that, then yes. I'll say even Ryubeat style commentary.
Yes.
Ryubeat is somebody who I have personal beef with because one time I was doing commentary and they were like, "This is the dumbest commentary I've ever heard," and you know what? It might have been, but I was having fun. And if you can't enjoy somebody else having fun, then you're a party pooper, and that shit sucks. And Slime was clearly just having a good time. It was his first time back on commentary in like forever. He was enjoying watching Top Level again. He was commentating with people who were very talented. I think he was just having a good time, and people are dicking on him for enjoying himself, and that sucks.
Slime is there to please the noobs. Like, that is his purpose.
That was me. That was guaranteed me.
Oh, okay.
I just like that.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Nice.
That's his job. You know what I mean? Slime is there to make all...
I don't even think he goes in and that's his thing.
No, but like, that's what every commentator's job is there for. It's to please the noobs. Because 90% of the people watching are noobs. Like, a lot of our viewers are people who don't play the game or aren't good at the game.
Just being entertaining.
Yeah, it's just being entertaining for the majority of the viewers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
For as many of the viewers as they can.
Yep.
And so, if there's a commentator with noob opinions, like Slime, like Slime's not necessarily saying things that are like wrong. He's just being biased.
He just loves Captain Falcon.
And being like, and having noob opinions, like Falcon is cool. You know what I mean?
Falcon is cool.
Well, I should say that Falcon is cool and Sheik is lame.
Did he even explicitly say that? Or was he just making fun of them?
That's what Twitter said.
But that's what, that was the, like, what people were mad about. And it's like, you can't be mad
Leave him alone.
at a commentator for that. That's what the people at home want to hear.
I think the direct comparison is Slime's commentary for None versus HBox versus Slime's commentary for Spark versus HBox. I think that's the main argument.
Oh, I see. So he was obviously popping off because None was kicking the shit out of HBox. And then...
I mean, I think the whole thing was that, I saw this funny tweet just being like, "Oh, you dude, Spark's playing lame. Like, Spark just approached Jigglypuff." And Spark tweeted like, "Yeah, you're right. I'll just approach Jigglypuff. That's perfect sense. Yeah, that makes sense." No, she can't do that. She dies if you approach Jigglypuff.
Exactly. But the noobs at home watching are like, yeah, he should just approach her. Like,
just win.
Yeah.
So what do you value the most out of commentary?
We talk about this like once every 3 weeks.
No, I know, but like, I don't think we do.
It's relatively often. Entertainment comes first and foremost when it comes to commentary. Easily. Without a doubt in my mind.
I think that it's very...
That's really bad.
What's that?
Nothing.
I think it's very possible to be both entertaining and not incorrect. You know
it's
what
just
I mean?
hard.
You don't have to be like the factual dropping knowledge guy all the time, but you can also just not say wrong things.
Which extreme do you like better? Do you like the guy who's extremely wrong but very funny, or the guy who is, or the person, the commentator, who is extremely right but is very, very dry?
Like a robot.
Yeah, not entertaining. The opposite of entertaining.
I like them both on the same couch.
I don't. That's not the question.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
No, that's
kind of what they were going for in terms of that Summit couch.
It's a cop-out answer though. Which one do you like more?
Which one? I like the funny guy more.
Okay,
it's funny. There you go.
But I think that it's possible to, you know, just not be wrong and still be a good commentator.
I really like what you were saying before about the kind of like the voice for the noobs, and I don't even think it's necessarily a voice for the noobs, but just the voice for the players who aren't, you know, ranked top 50 in the world. And I think that is a real thing that Slime does, is that he does kind of bring the opinions of a Falcon player who goes, you know, 2-2 to 3-2 at a tournament. And that's a part of our scene. That is a reflection of the Melee scene. The Falcon player who, like, does relatively well, who relates really hard to None losing. Like, that is a part of our scene. Yeah. I think the top players are like, yo, I don't want this at the Slippi tournament that, like, Melee is just coming back. Like, I think there's a little bit of, like, taking it personal, you know, taking Slime's commentary personal because this is the comeback of Melee in terms of online. So I think that's why people, like, overreact a little bit, because it's like, I'm so desperate for Melee content. That was kind of like what the vibe was on Twitter.
I just don't think that Slime caters to anyone. I think he just does his own thing and has fun, and if people don't like it, like not the same, but in the same way that when we got on for the Ludwig thing and we had a blast, and some people were like, "This fucking is just, these are just dudes not even talking about the game, yada yada." Different from Slime because he talks about the game and he's pretty good at it, or well, he's alright at it, and he
very good at it,
and he knows a lot about it easily, and he just fucking he doesn't cater. He just has fun, and I'm not him, so I don't know what his thought process is, but that's what I'm assuming, and that's it. I don't know, and if people don't jive with that, then they're never going to jive with that, and that's just how it is.
The thing was, adding to what you're saying, Patty, about the vibe of it, is that it's got the same founding name, right? It's Summit, and Summit commentary is supposed to be more laid back on the couch, chilling, relaxing. But the thing is, with this new name, it kind of implies a different thing. It's for championship league. It's week after week.
New branding.
It's new branding. So I can see why the complaints would come like, hey, this is like a very important league, like our only competition for the year. Like, let's not have such casual commentary. And I think Slime can definitely break it down and talk about the important stuff. I was blown away. I think that the first stock of Mango Zain, Slime catches like a very cool like fall through platform, fast fall, like grab or something, and calls it out instantly. It's like, wow, that's the first stock. That's crazy. And it's like, I wouldn't have caught that. That was awesome. Like, what a good
smart guy.
Yeah, like talking about the game.
He's been in the game for a bit.
Bringing up what the deal is.
Yeah, I agree. It's also that we don't have, and I think I brought this up on another podcast, is that Smash in general doesn't have like the all around like the commentator. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we have that. We don't have a Sajam, we don't have a Tasty Steve, we don't have a James Chen or Eris or something like that.
I'd say Toph might be the closest.
Toph is the closest. I'd agree with you. People love Toph, and he's smart and he's good at it, but I still think he can
fit the role. I think he can talk about a game. He can be funny.
He's not. Well, we have Ludwig.
I don't think he fits that role exactly.
Last point I wanted to say on the Slime thing. I'd say all of us kind of fall into a similar vibe in terms of commentating a Slime.
We spec into that tree.
Like, we're trying to be entertaining and funny while providing, as much game knowledge as possible.
Agree.
How do you react to people going, yo, your commentary sucks? And how do you think you would have reacted in, like, Slime's position? Because Slime took the position of, hey, fuck you, nerd. I thought that was kind of cool, but I think that's a very Slime response, obviously.
It's going around the circle.
Like, how do you think you would have reacted to someone being like, nah, this guy's trying to be funny and not informative? Because I feel like that is like it would be a common complaint of our commentary if we were to be on the same stage as Slime was.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like relating. I was like, fucking damn, Darkatma's blowing you up. Like, and then his response was cool to me, like, because I would have been in a similar position, but I don't think everyone would have thought
I'd
that's
say,
cool.
hey, just mute it. That's what I do to commentary I don't like. Yeah.
I'm in a similar boat where it's like, yeah, if you don't like it, I don't think you're ever going to like it, because I'm only going to try to get better at it and not really change like the vibe. But I like Slime definitely just is more vocal about him not giving a fuck what people think about him, which is cool to me.
This is why I don't like Twitter, though. This is just like Twitter is just like a festering ground for just people to bitch about shit that just doesn't need to be bitched about. You know what I mean?
Ignore the bitches.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like people just like sit there like looking for something to bitch about so they can make a tweet, and it's like,
I'd agree with you.
Also, like, Darkatma didn't ask to get responded to by the commentator. He was kind of just, bitching into the void about how he feels.
I don't think he tagged him.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It doesn't matter.
But Slime still had a tweet where it's like, hey, there's criticism here, and there's stuff that you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that exactly. Like, I can agree with that. But
Great tweet.
As I've said to you guys about the we got a comment on a YouTube video recently for the podcast. Thanks for commenting. That was like, worst bad Melee podcast. Like, get me out of here. And to that I say, okay. Like, the content that we make isn't for every single person. If you like the content, then stay. I'm with Ted on like if you don't love the commentary, well, I'm sorry, but you probably just don't like it.
Yep.
So just mute it.
To be fair, when I mute commentary, if I'm not banned in the chat, I might drop it. These commentators are trash.
Wow.
No,
okay.
Just say, damn.
I'm not that
That's
mean.
fucked
I'm
up.
not that mean.
I've never done that in my life.
Only if I have done it once or twice when I'm like not furious, but I'm just like, these commentators are atrocious. Like, this is a disgrace.
Given I want to dive.
Drop the mute. Drop the.
Did they just say something wrong, or they're just what?
Just being annoying.
I would just say if you're making that and sometimes you gotta, but just putting something else there, just explain a little bit. Because they might go back in the VODs and they might see that, and then it's like, fuck, it's that person hated our commentary. I would love it. Everyone who said that just gave the reason why.
Yeah.
His voice is stupid. That's all I need to hear. Okay, you just don't like my voice. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's the way it's gonna be sometimes.
I feel like commentaries, to a certain degree, is something that's you can work on it over time, but it's if you can't do it, you can't really do it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I don't disagree. Fender Lamar. The Ryobi had a thread. It was Fender Lamar, Zain, and Tafokins, and I agree with all of that.
The problem is that
Tafokins for sure.
Yeah, Tafo took
cool.
improv lessons and then got way better. Yeah,
that's awesome.
the thing that happened.
That's the arc.
Yeah, any skill can be honed. It's just you have to be lucky enough to get the opportunities consistently in order to find the edge. You know what I'm saying? You can also go to locals and shit, which is different. But you know what I'm saying? How often is somebody gonna be on the big stage to really kind of just figure their shit out?
Also, no matter what, you're gonna have people bitch about the thing you do in an anonymous form.
Yeah.
And obviously Twitter isn't that, but it still feels like that. Yeah. You're always gonna have people bitch about the thing you do. I'm always gonna have someone bitching about something that I said in a 20-minute video, no matter how detailed or yeah. That's always gonna happen. Because I don't know, it's just that someone's takeaway is that, and I understand
that's fucked.
But
that's the way it is, man.
I blame you for having a negative takeaway from something and then wanting to voice your thing.
Yeah,
I kind of blame you when you have a negative takeaway and you want people to hear your opinion. That's when it's bro,
Soapbox.
You're reaching, chill. And I don't think Ryobi or Darkatma was really doing that. They're just kind of being I really wanted my Slippi Major experience to be the best thing possible.
Well, I just don't get if you're complaining about the same thing over and over again, like Ryubeat has. It's it's not going to change. So why do you keep throwing your fucking? It's like the gif of the dude yelling at the wall. What's that?
I don't know if that's fair to call just Ryubeat a commentary complainer.
I mean, I've seen it upwards of 3 times now for the same shit.
To be fair, Ryubeat also had a tweet though. It's we have this conversation every 3 months.
That is true.
It's yes, Ryubeat. Yeah, you do have this conversation every 3 months.
I think Mike's taking a little personal beef with
No, that was forever ago, and I was literally, me and Freddie were just fucking around. So that's honestly okay. But
remember when Jack Zilla kicked you off the mic?
That's a whole different thing.
Air him out.
I
talk about this all the time too. Fuck that. Man, people thinking
he was in the right. Jack Zilla was right.
No, it was not.
Get him out of here. Who's listening?
So funny.
Anyway,
honestly,
fuck it.
Jack Zilla.
I like Ryubeat.
Never been to a Boston tournament. Oh, fuck with him. What's up with that?
He's super dope.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Me
and that guy illegally crossing to Canada once. It was dope.
Nice.
I wish he was around more. I'll say that.
I wish I had a better pool of interactions with him so I could make a opinion, but whatever. The one time it wasn't my favorite.
Suspect.
There was one other thing though with that got shouted out for Darkatma's tweet. So Slime replied to it, some just eat shit. Mm-hmm. And then good guy Gerd also replied to it. And it's a screenshot of a Darkatma tweet that says, you're a washed top 100 player when your main Smash beef is with a commentator.
Damn! Gerg is the best.
And what a call.
Did he get ratioed? Probably
Absolutely.
Not. Oh, did he?
No. He didn't get ratioed. But, those who saw the tweet, I was like,
fantastic.
Wow. Way to own him, dude. Way to just...
Ooh!
Juicy. Let's go, Gerg.
I'm good.
Destroyed, Gerg.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
ABC.
That's a hit.
Destroyed.
Love that shit.
Anyway.
But the other part of that conversation that I do want to touch on is the lame part. Lame play.
Oh, I see. Is this
Because, what people were... Sheik versus Falcon, I'm seeing that tweet from Toph.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Who's cooler, Sheik or Falcon?
It's Falcon.
I think at the low level, Falcon is cooler and Sheik is lamer.
Falcon just cool.
But then as you get better, then that scale starts to change. And it's never that far off of each other, in my opinion. Like, it's not that big of a gap at any given
I'd
point.
actually agree with you on that. I
Yeah.
think Sheik is still cool. I don't like fighting Sheik as much, but I think watching Sheik, there's some like sick shit that can happen
Good
on the
Sheiks
board.
are wicked fun to watch. They're sick as fuck.
I agree.
Our level Sheiks, not fun.
Not that entertaining.
I'm sick of
No.
getting spiffed. I'm be honest with you.
Spiff combo.
Spiff combo.
The type. But the I was saying this to Ted early the other day, but like Sheik,
What the fuck?
when Sheik is learning the punish game, it's like it starts so lame, and then it seems like the highest level Sheiks just play so cool. Like the optimal way is cool, and I feel like it's the exact opposite for Falcon. Like, you start off pretty cool, but then as you get better and better, it becomes more streamlined, and it's less actually interesting to watch.
I like this way of thinking.
More, because I mean, I think of, like, and Plup not so much, but, like, Face Roll and, like, Spark, especially. Like, their punish game isn't just optimal, it's stylish. There are dares in
Plups
it.
too, honestly, at a lot of times.
Plup's, but I think of Plup more as just kind of like a get it done.
Yeah, he
Get her
doesn't
done.
he's not known for his punish game above like anything else,
Yeah.
especially like Spark and Face Roll are.
Yeah, Spark and Face Roll, I think it looks so cool.
Watching Spark Edgeguard,
Spark is rad. Spark's my favorite.
oh,
How much do you actually think? Don't drop what it relates to, but how much do you actually think that, like, the players that came before them influence how they currently play? Like, do you think if there were like extremely cool Sheik mains that were featured in the doc, like for their crazy ability, do you think like the character would actually be different now?
Yeah.
And I think that comes from, I do think a good part of Falcon's playstyle comes from Dark Rain and
Sound Spectre.
and Sound Spectre. Like they played cool by all definition. They tried to do combo video style stuff, and I think that, like, you know, that influenced the Scars and the people who came later, and like even to this day, none. And I think Wizrobe is like the outlier in that, and then people like put him up as the scapegoat for why Falcon is
The
lame.
branching path.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier today, where it's
I
like,
think it's a cultural thing.
A phenomenon of sorts.
name a cool Sheik player from back in the day.
KDJ.
Yeah, that's fair. Name a cool Falcon player. Like
There's
6 come to mind,
There's-
right?
Yeah.
I think play didn't become cool till Mango.
Who?
It was all Mango actually invented cool play. All play before Mango was just kind of like running around,
Who gives a
straight
shit?
hits.
Yeah.
Then Mango's like, guys, we can combo, and that's actually
Are you
happened.
telling me PC Chris wasn't the epitome of cool?
Dude, I dare you to watch a PC Chris combo video right now. It is maybe the least interesting thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm with you there.
It is quite literally up till dare, and it's like, bro, I thought I'd probably be a little further in the timeline.
To be fair, watching old Bomb Soldier clips are still sick.
Bomb Soldier's rad.
Yeah, for the most part, I'll say.
Captain Zack, maybe? Or the other one? Captain Jack?
Captain Jack.
Captain
yeah.
Jack.
Captain Zack is the Bayonetta player.
Banned.
Bad.
Bad.
Redacted.
Destroyed.
But yeah, lame. I don't know. I just think I do agree that like electric just makes things cooler. So like,
Yeah.
It does. Electricity is the coolest element.
And he has nipples.
and he has nipples.
Electricity is cooler
and
than fire. What's
Like-
cooler, fire or electricity?
A gun.
In general.
Wait, in general?
Yeah. Or
Um,
ice.
It's fire. Fire's cool.
What's ice? Ice climbers?
No, nothing. I'm just saying.
He's
Like,
saying
that's like
random. The coolest effect
was
in
thinking, like-
Melee
like,
is
yeah,
Shadow.
The
Shadow
the
is
purple?
so cool.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
U2 Shadow.
I still think
You
electricity.
can do
Yeah,
edits so like Marth Dare makes the shadow when you
Yeah.
dare. It's so sick.
What do you think?
I like Ganon.
What element?
Shadow electricity bullshit.
That is pretty cool.
Ganon swag. Mewtwo's swagger though.
Mewtwo is fucking rad.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. Mewtwo might be the most swag character.
If there's a character I wish was, are you saying that because he's bad, so he can't, like, when he does cool stuff, it's cooler because it's harder to do because he's bad?
No.
If there's a character I wish was like able to compete with the top whatever right now, I think it would be Mewtwo. I love watching Mewtwo.
Yeah, I think it would be an interesting mix-up.
Yeah.
Mewtwo sucks because like when you grab, you like have to pummel because you just don't get damage anyway. So it's like
You just like ah! The balls.
I love
I
I love
like
Mewtwo.
fucking bubbles.
Lame doesn't really. Whatever. I don't care. I don't like lame play, quote unquote.
Anyway,
It's kind of. It's in the eye of the beholder. Play to win the game. That's the point.
Those players are out there to win, and if you
good hustle.
Yeah, if you give someone shit for playing a certain way, I know it may be annoying, but like at the end of the day, he's just trying to win.
And when you beat them, when you beat the lame player,
Just satisfying.
they must feel like an
God,
idiot.
it feels so good.
Moron.
Oh, it feels so good. When it's like, you tried so hard to be lame, and I still beat you, you stupid. Get out of here.
Me and Ryan have had those sets.
Yeah,
sure.
every time I beat Patty, I'm like,
Patty's a classically
fucking
lame player.
idiot.
And he's good at it.
I just play Fox, and I'm like, this will be matchup knowledge. And I'm just like, how do I play as lame as possible against a good friend?
Well, I'm
It's
just
literally
I'm
a
just
test.
charging. I'm charging rollout. I'm just like, fuck you.
In the words of an intelligent man,
Okay.
Mango is just the infinite numbers of blank, 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 blank. Did you guys see that?
I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It was,
Is it a post Dakota shared?
so.
Someone in the YouTube
Dakota.
comments.
It was essentially like all Mango does is grab, so he's infinite numbers.
He chain grabs.
What the
thing.
fuck?
Mango chain grabs. It's like, what are you talking?
Oh yeah, he's known for his chain
What are you
grabbing technique.
talking about? So I agree, infinite numbers and Mango are very similar, but
'Cause they're both
other than that,
cool.
but so we talked about a little bit the Slippi that happened this weekend. Some quick highlights on that, in case you guys didn't see them or want a reminder.
Run it.
So Shroom just got fucked.
That sucks.
I didn't see.
Bummer.
Shroom lost. He
I guess.
he qualified through the COG mix-up, and then he lost his 2 sets, so now he's kicked out of the format. And if he wants back in, he has to win the Rona Rumble, or the Rollback Rumble, this Saturday, which will have 100+ entrants. He has to get up one of the top 2 placings in that, or top 4, to get back in to fight in the Sunday events. But I think it's such a cool punishment. To be like, oh, you're out of here. All right, if you want back in, just win the event, dude. Win a whole tournament.
Who else got kicked out, Ryan?
Some people that had just qualified got re-kicked out. Not Aklo. Aklo beat Shroom.
Pretty cool.
To get further in there.
Let's go, Aklo.
Albert.
I think Android Zero is back out. I think Albert's got kicked out.
Yeah, I think Albert got kicked out.
It's
Got fired calling it kicked out.
Yeah,
Like there's not an actual summit house, but you got kicked out of the
Got
summit
bounced.
house.
Yeah.
but pretty. And I was telling Ted, so funny. Shroom is like his setup was like in like a living room or a room with like very high traffic. Maybe it was his room, but his roommates were just in there. Cactar and I think Alan was in there like talking to him, and Shroom's like smiling back at him and laughing, just getting fucked up.
That's funny.
It was so funny. Other than that, none beat HBox. Game 5 is up a stock on Dreamland. Traded Bear of Dare, just won. It was so cool.
Oh yeah.
So my theory is that
HBox is so bad right now.
HBox needs to see
So bad right now.
the pain of his opponent. Like, think about an HBox set, and I noticed this a lot because I've been watching a lot for god awful reason. But specifically, whenever he played Armada and like something would happen, he'd look at Armada, and then like look back at the screen, like realizing yes.
I hate fucking lookers,
And
dude.
especially because he's like standing up a lot of the times, so like they don't even know that he's looking. It's like a weird thing that I've been watching. Yeah, whenever they played Young Link Puff, it was like the worst thing ever. He's just like feeding off of his emotion. You can see it's wild. That's my theory. Is that HBox needs that person there to see them hurting from the back airs.
He sucks their soul in real, is what you're saying. He can't do it through the internet.
And he's got a delayed soul suck.
Soul sucks.
He
It
needs
sucks.
he needs a live feed of his opponent's camera.
He needs
to be able to look
yeah,
at
the
it.
Twitch stream. He's only
so
wanted to do the
sick.
Twitch stream, so he's got a delay.
Speaking of HBox, quick little side tangent before we wrap up Slippi.
Okay.
Do you guys see the big hitting news today?
No, what happened?
But hours ago?
Nope.
This Friday, best of 11, $5,000, HBox versus IBDW.
Really?
Is it their money?
First to 6.
Who put that on?
I don't think so.
I don't care.
I don't think so.
That
But
does suck.
It wasn't. Hey, it wasn't specified that it wasn't. But
Okay.
the fact that it looks like it's for originally it looked like it was an IBW thing, But VGB Bootcamp is also VGB Bootcamp, whatever, is also hosting the event. Okay. So and it had like branding and stuff. So I don't know.
First to 11. Sorry.
Twitch channel.
No, first to 6. Best of 11.
Okay. I was about to say that's a lot of Melee.
Yeah. So that's happening this weekend. Isn't that fucking HBox versus IBDW?
God, how many HBox games can I watch in a row though? Is my whole thing. I guess I like go Cody. I'm down. I'm rooting for you. That's like a lot of Melee. It's a lot of Fox Puff.
Good.
It'll be fun.
And then when the event ended, when the Slippi event ended, each of the winners, the top 4, got to pick their first opponent, and IBDW picked HBox.
Did you really?
So this
cool.
So this weekend,
I didn't realize that.
I'll get to that in 1 second. But he's playing HBox like a bunch of fucking times this weekend, like a bunch of times.
Okay.
For a lot of money too.
Yeah, significant amount, and he's been on the grind, making Smash a real job.
Yeah. Do any of you have HBox? Or are we all Team Cody?
I could totally see. I could totally see the 11 games helping out HBox. I could totally see it though, being the worst thing ever, and HBox just like struggling through, 14 games where he took 3 of them.
Like he breaks down.
Well, he could. Like if he lost 4 in a row, like I don't know.
It's got to be over.
Have you ever lost 5 games in a row in a tournament set, or like in a set
Impossible.
that's worth money? No, never.
Might be.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that feeling.
It's
Yeah, it's true.
It's cool. I'm hoping the idea I think is that it's gonna kind of Frankenstein HBox back to life, because he's gonna like be like now he's forced for $5,000 to like really try and like get back into competitive mindset and like work hard. So we'll see. Maybe Steve will derail him on that. But we'll see what happens.
Man's been dropping crazy videos, getting wild reception on YouTube. So,
whom?
I won't
HBox?
be. Yeah,
HBox. Yeah, he's
with Steve.
He's blowing up a little bit.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Last thing on
Joe
Slippi.
there too?
Last thing on Slippi. We've run a net play tournament. If you could you possibly ever run a similar production value to what they did? Because I thought that was fucking incredible. Like I was actually blown away by. Again, like the Slippi tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slippi Major.
Yeah, look great.
Like there were actually points where I thought they were next to each other, and that's crazy. I never even thought that we'd get that. That's cool.
It was crazy.
Cool.
It was great.
I don't know exactly how they did everything, and that's cool. And considering like I've mapped out some of that stuff and like tried to figure out that, props to them for being able to do all that shit.
Yeah, they're good. Finally, Mango won the whole event.
Woo! Woo!
It was awesome.
The ending sucked.
He smoked Zain.
Right? It's like he kicked his ass. And then I watched the highlights. I was like, I guess.
I'd say a 3-1 where a lot of the game, or not a lot, but some of the games weren't very close. And Mango just looked like he was playing better. I'd say he kicked his ass.
It was 2 blowouts and then 2 close games.
Yeah.
That's net kicked his ass.
And my point was, if me and you fight and I barely win, I'd still say I kicked your ass.
Oh yeah, but that's IRL.
Is that a little different?
I think that's
Okay.
counter to the
You're
point.
not
but
Mango.
Whatever.
If Mango said,
Well, I'm leaning into it. What's up?
If Mango said he kicked his ass, I'd be like, okay.
I disagree. I'd be like, let's go, Mango. You did kick his ass.
No, if Mango said it, I'd be like,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because it's from his perspective.
I thought it was funny that that Tafokins was like, this is what's changed in the Melee meta in 2020, and then Mango was like, no, it didn't.
Well, you know why I
You
said
see
that, right?
Why?
That's an Armada quote.
Oh, really?
That's not how Mango thinks. Armada says that. Armada says, "Oh, I was playing Zain and friendlies at Genesis or whatever," and the meta hasn't changed that much.
It happened again.
Yeah, it's Mike again.
I keep swiping it. My bad. Continue.
Don't
Ignore
fix it.
Is it still?
Just do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't hit it.
Yeah, that's an Armada quote. Armada was playing Zain and Cody, and was like, "Yeah, the meta hasn't changed that much. I don't really see you need to come back." Which Mango took, full offense. And which he should.
Okay, so
he was quoting Armada.
I need a Ryan translator to fucking understand Mango tweets now.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty simple, Patti.
I didn't know. I don't watch the stream. I don't know.
He's making fun of him.
I don't know.
It's a terrible take. Tapple's right. The meta is skewing more aggressive. But the so I also saw Mango in rechat in the restream the next day. I was watching Mango vs. Axe just on the live Summit rerun stream, and Mango's in the chat just like popping off for himself.
Feel that.
And before that was the Nun H-Box set, and there was someone there was an H-Box sub in the chat going, "Oh, H-God clutch, H-Box always clutches it," of an H-Box W or some shit. And I'm like, "Hey, dude, sorry to burst your bubble, but
Damn, that sucks.
in a minute, no, he doesn't."
Why would you ever say that in a VOD stream or like a restream?
Dude, some people just don't know for some reason. I'm like, "Ooh, you're in for a mistake, dude."
You didn't look at the bracket, bro? You
Nah.
didn't just pull it up while you were watching?
It's unbelievable how many people watch those streams and they're like, "Is this a rerun?" It's like, bro, it's in the title.
Remember the Eric
What's wrong
story
with you?
where he was watching or somebody was watching a VOD and they donated during the VOD saying, "Fuck that guy." It's like, I think he thought it was live. So funny.
So Mango's popping off, and that was funny. But yeah, Patti, they all get to pick their next opponent. So Mango got to pick first, and it's of the D1 people. So Mango got to pick from Wizrobe, from
He picked Wizrobe.
Ginger, Wizrobe, Ginger, H-Box, and finally Nun. No, not Nun. Who's the last one in the
Axe.
top? No, Axe got D down.
Yeah, you're right.
Dig down?
You gotta dig down on stream.
Yeah, Dick down. Oh, and Plup.
Of course, Plop.
And Plup was there too. So Mango picked Wizrobe, Zain picked Ginger, then Cody picked H-Box.
Which is fucking awesome.
So Nun gets Plup.
That's going to be a hype set.
That actually makes sense for Cody's
It's
last
really
picks.
cool. Yeah,
He's
that does
done
make
better
sense.
against H-Box than he has against Plup.
Yep.
Well, and he also had to play Plup before too. Like Nun, if he had picked Plup, it would have been the same bracket on their side. So that would have been, it was almost like he had to, but he said it very confidently. It was like, I'm gonna picking H-Box because I beat H-Box now. I'm the best in this matchup.
Summit actually putting in work.
Absolutely.
Making a net played tournament stream feel like not a net played tournament stream. And that's
Shout
right.
out to them.
Yeah.
They fired Slime and then their stream got way better.
Fuck you.
The key to having a good stream.
We should get rid of this guy. He brings nothing to the table.
Mike, didn't you have something you wanted to mention?
I did want to bring up the New England Online Arcadian is happening relatively soon.
Hell yeah.
They released the commentator
This Saturday.
The commentary lineup. Yep, this
They've,
Saturday.
Just recently expanded their regions.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Now
Tri-State MDVA, maybe?
MDVA, yeah, Tri-State MDVA in North Carolina.
And no PR players?
North
Yeah.
Carolina? No PR players.
And I'm gonna bring up the commentary roster because it's pretty cool.
It's rad.
Come on.
See, I can remember a couple people. It's Drugged Fox.
Yep.
Then Calvar, Joy Boy, obviously.
Oh, I got you.
Cool, perfect.
Drug Fox, Spark, Magi, Flambeau, Zoso, Ghetto Working Man, 425.
Grown working man.
Oh, what did I say? Ghetto Working Man? It's
Grown
cool.
Wor-
My apologies, guys. Grown Working Man, 925 or 925. Tartox, Joy Boy, and Calvar.
Yeah, previously we talked about they're clearly going for having the best players possible commentate the online Arcadian.
Good shit.
That's cool. I'll say I'd love to see what the grassroots folk can build up for a stream, because I know the stream is like a big emphasis for them. And having coming off of like the 6th stream, obviously not expecting them to pull off beyond the Summit quality, especially with most people coming in from Discord. But no, cool to see what happens.
Yeah.
They also announced that if people have a problem with the restream, they're probably going to do the whole Slippi VODs. So like rewatching the Slippi VOD that already happened.
Yeah.
Which is a problem, like in terms of like people who don't have access to broadcast mode.
Yep.
Because you have to restream through Discord or some
Yep.
whack way. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool that they're already thinking ahead, because that
Cover all the
problem.
bases.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they clearly put a lot of thought into it, which is really
It's cool. Hey, if you're not doing anything that day, just register and sign up.
Or
It's an
watch.
actual pot.
Yeah.
You can win money
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
dollar
from the
bills.
comfort of your home.
Is it an official Arcadian too, or whatever?
No, not sanctioned by Tom.
Okay.
But it's an arcade. Who cares?
It's
It'll
an
be fun.
online Arcadian.
Yes.
I don't think
First of
Tom
its
will
kind.
count the winner as a future band person.
The Hall
Guys
of
want to
Fame.
host an Arcadian when tournaments come back just to piss them off.
Just immediately.
Just to poke some holes at the top.
I'm excited to see the, the pairs of commentators and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until just now.
I'm worried about it because
You don't think it's like
I think
chemistry?
the beauty of the Arcadian, the best way they can do it is to have one of their their star people, like maybe Spark or Drugged Fox, Magi, whoever the last people were, and then pair them with
No names.
and then pair them with people that actually know the players and their play style and information about them.
Yeah.
I really am not interested in what Spark and Magi have to say about Spiff versus Admiral Zhao. Personally, I think they do a terrible job with that.
Yeah.
I want to hear what's going on. Like, oh, they used to be roommates and they play all the time, and Spiff normally wins, and there's so much. Arcadians are great because the top level talent can recognize the players playing in it and actually tell a good story and have advice because they have beaten them a bunch of times probably. I appreciate the talent. I just hope I hope and I'm worried that it's not going to be as region focused and it's going to be more about the gameplay.
I was literally gonna add on to that, saying that it's cool that all the high level players are there to just talk about gameplay, but a little bit of the issue is that a lot of fun in the Arcadian is the people who are there commentating usually are from the region and they have a lot of backstory on the players that are currently playing, or at least know something about them. That ground is kind of covered with Jesse, Flambeau, Dave, Tartox, and
Joy Boy.
How much does Tartox know?
That's a good point.
I would say of that list, I hear Jesse and I hear Joy Boy.
And I'm like,
In Calvar.
Pop.
Calvar, yeah. And but Flambeau?
Flambeau's been out for a little bit.
Flambeau's not gonna really know much. Zoxo's not gonna really know much.
Nope.
But the thing that I did see from the list is that, oh shit, literally every single one of these players totally could have won an Arcadian. I'm pretty sure Calvar and Joy Boy have both won the New England Arcadian.
You're right. Yes.
I know Calvar has it. Joy Boy? Yeah, Joy Boy has it.
Yep.
Yeah,
First one, I
that's
believe.
cool. Tartox has competed and done pretty damn well at the New England ones. A couple of them.
Teams as well.
I feel like Magi has won one. I feel like that was one of the first times I heard about Magi. But I couldn't tell you. But I could totally see a lot of those players from the other regions being in that same boat. But I will say, with the additions of other regions and New England not fully hitting the cap itself, I do think the problem that we have is a little bit alleviated because it's not just New England people anymore.
Yep.
It's a New England Arcadian, definitely. It's a New England focused. We are the main focus, but online makes it so these people can enter now.
Yes,
and
sir.
if New England isn't filling up the bracket, then I don't blame them for opening it up to the people extending. You know what I mean?
I believe you.
I'd be curious to see what the list is because I know we've had New England events too that tend to skew more New Jersey, New York.
Yeah, it's true.
They're fiending.
So we'll see. We'll see if that does ring true.
Jesse also has won an Arcadian. Good point.
True.
We should do one of the newer Arcadians. Should be the commentators are all Arcadian winners, and they're the only ones allowed to commentate. It wouldn't be funny, but just all right.
Who else has won an Arcadian that they're not featuring in New England?
Did Golden win?
Golden.
Yeah, Golden.
Golden bought a Switch.
Mr. Tuesday.
Tuesday. Did he really with the Arcadian money?
Seth?
That's awesome.
Did Sess win, or did he get second to
He
Golden?
lost to Golden, but did he win one after?
No,
think
JJ
so.
not won, didn't he?
Janot got second. Janot's never won an Arcadian.
Oh,
He
JJ.
Robbie won.
Robbie won.
Robbie won?
YSW.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
YSW. That's how we got into the Invitational.
Yeah.
The oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right.
Hysteric. PJ's right.
Hysteric's the one.
God,
Hysteric
that's
won the last
Man,
one.
what a
Oh
remember
my
that?
God.
That'd
That
be a
was
fire commentary lineup.
that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be kind of dope.
Exclamation point. 1915
What if
in chat.
What if it's the first and second from every Arcadian? That's the commentary pair.
Oh shit.
So it's like Sess and Golden, and then Janot and
Yeah.
Robbie or whatever.
That's
funny.
so sick.
YSW.
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch. I'm excited to see what Drug Fox has to say about Ian and players like that.
Yeah.
The machine.
I want him to be like, oh my god, this player does some very specific thing very good, and I'll be like, yeah, he does. Nah, that's true, Drug Fox.
Thank you.
We don't know the list, like I said, but do you guys have any front runners in your head from the top?
I have no idea who's playing.
I know, no. If someone entered the Arcadian, who could enter? Assuming they can.
J-Not.
J-Not.
Is he on the PR?
J-Not's not in the P. Oh wait, yes he is, isn't he?
No, he's an honorable mention. He's still able to.
Janet's gonna win. Anyone want to in the chat? Want to bet?
Rosin.
He's sponsoring it.
He's playing.
Is Rosin playing?
That's
really?
corrupt. That's
Playing.
corrupt.
Also, I think
That's fucked up.
Rosin has been.
He's been
held off of the New England ranking for his own decision. Just saying. I don't know if that's
so
true.
He's literally.
I think he wasn't living in New England, so it wasn't totally fraud. But I think there was a time where he was.
You think he's gaming the
basically
system?
going to be ranked and then wasn't.
That's fucked up.
Well, it might have just been New Hampshire.
What?
What about Project?
No. He's incapable.
He won the Peachy tournament.
He doesn't have the guts. He did win the Peachy tournament.
Yeah, he can't enter the arcade.
He won the Pichu.
That guy's a winner.
Can't enter either though.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
He's won too many Allston Melee.
Oh, Project's also on PR.
Well, no, wait. Oh, is he? On any
Yes,
PR?
wait. Oh, Art's not on there either.
Nope.
He is on the PR.
Rats.
Who else? Who isn't on the PR?
I honestly think someone not from our region is going to win.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
404?
He's PR'd.
Is he PR?
Yeah.
4-4 gray. How many regions is it open to? You said like it was extended.
Like a bunch. It's gonna. I bet it's be more people than New England.
New England doesn't really enter net play tournaments.
No.
We know personally. Yeah,
especially paid ones.
Yeah. We're all cheap bitches.
To be fair, I've never entered a net play tournament.
Me neither.
I did once and it was hot. I was like, I would do
Me
this, and it was all right. It was fun.
I just don't. I like being in a place. That's it. I don't know. That's all I have.
Nice.
What else we got?
I just never have that much time. I can just
That's true.
decide to play, man.
And there's so much downtime too.
Yeah.
If you make it far, I guess.
We can probably start looking for any if there's any chat questions.
Oh.
Patty, do you have anything else, or is that? I feel like before you were slanging topics around, but that might be it.
We covered all the topics I had.
You put out a good video. People liked it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Put a video on low tiers, and I covered this dude that I really wanted to cover, Neo.
Shout out Neo.
He was. Yep.
Also, the best comment ever was I should have made Pichu Kid. I should have changed it to villain at the very end. I should have had like top 10 heroes, and then it like changes to villain with
Pictures
the red
of Joker.
text. It's like fuck, that's the best comment. Oh,
Yeah.
it should have changed it to villain. It's a really good
We
answer.
gotta hire that guy.
Put him on.
A remote
Put him on the payroll.
employee.
For me, the biggest thing is that Mike and I both missed that Heroes was spelled wrong.
I can't believe we missed
It's
that.
spelled wrong forever.
That sucks.
I can't change it.
It's such a bummer.
No, we're at past 10K now. Change it.
No. It literally ruins the algorithm forever.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you just being paranoid?
No, I'm for sure. That's the whole Gimmer thing was. Remember when Gimmer had a heart attack over all of his videos getting changed?
Oh, the link player.
That's
Because-
all of his videos.
No, but it was because he could have manually changed all of them very easily with a program,
Yeah.
but it would have ruined all of their algorithms.
So weird.
That's why he begged YouTube and got it. But yeah, that happened. It's misspelled.
Who fucked with the name of the video?
What?
do you mean?
Who called it out?
Yeah.
Just
For-
some random,
for
some random
Gamer?
YouTuber. Oh wait, what are you asking? I'm
Well,
sorry.
Why did the YouTube videos names get changed?
Oh, we spelled heroes wrong. Heroes hasn't.
No.
No, for Gamer.
Oh, because they accidentally did some. There's an option in YouTube where you can rename all of your videos ever, and it's permanent and
I
it
forgot about
stays
that.
forever.
Yeah.
Which makes, why would you not want that option?
It's the dumbest thing ever. You can also permanently delete all your videos in the same option. Yeah, it's really bad.
Batch edit, dude.
Huh.
Good old.
Just if you want to just fucking, leave town.
Yeah, it was a funny one. I remember that moment. That was a
Real quick,
weird moment.
I have a thing that I wanted to cover in the next video, but it will not be covered.
All right.
And there's a good chance that I'll eventually make this into a real YouTube video. But I just wanted to, real quick, tell you a little tale. In 2004, there was this dude called KishCubed, who was a part of the Kish crew. And they all had Kish before their names, such as KishCubed and Kish Squared. And they're all really good. Like getting second and third at tournaments to like Ken and like Vociferous, like the top players at the time. And they were really dope. And this player, KishCubed, had heart surgery in 2005. He had to get a heart replacement, full heart replacement.
Damn.
And he got one, and he came back and he was like second and third placing at tournaments, like the biggest tournaments ever at the time.
Rad.
And he passed away in 2005
No.
because of heart complications. His heart was rejected.
Right.
And yeah, he's this dope player. KishCubed. I'm probably eventually gonna make a video on him.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I thought his story was dope, and it's someone who like is kind of forgotten by the scene. I think it should be absolutely a story told.
Yeah.
You're good at highlighting all that. Do you want to? Not do you want to? A good idea for video, I think, Patti. And obviously, you have so much going on that you want to make. But I think like a history of Melee Cruise video, something like that. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, West number one. West number one.
Not top 10, just history of.
I could do top 10 cruise.
Top 10 cruise would be cool. People would be
so
pissed.
hard to get other regions though. Like it's just gonna be Nem Cruise.
Well, famous.
There are famous
It
cruises.
would be all old cruises.
Haha, you lose.
Yeah, it's just old ones.
Yeah,
Ted.
it'd be old Cruise and Nem Cruise.
No, it would just be old crews.
Well, it would be one Nem crew. Who?
Waz.
Nope, not Waz.
No, you just pick old. No, it's a bunch of old crews you could do, dude. You could
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You could do like the GU team. You
The
got
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking. They're
Haha,
so
But how are
That's
you not
so
gonna put
funny.
Waz number one?
Haha, you lose.
Haha, you lose is very good.
Yeah, that's a great crew name.
And it was just full of the worst people.
I like Mortality. What's it called?
Mortality's like an.
But the Deadly Alliance.
Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, they're dope.
Hell yeah.
What
We
a
each
dope
ran our
name.
city. I was the king of queens.
Hell yeah.
You start licking your balls and shit. Best line in the documentary.
Forgot all about that.
Beat you, and then you just start licking your balls.
This guy's a freak.
I'll do something real quick.
What are you
Me,
gonna do?
Nick, Marcus, and Jesse watched that like clip. Of the
This time
documentary.
next week, set an alarm to check on Allston Melee Gmail.
Okay,
Which days of the week do you want it to repeat?
Shut the fuck
this one.
up. Oh, don't repeat.
Sorry, I must have misheard.
Never mind. We'll figure
Yes.
this one out later.
We have
We'll be back.
a Gmail. Send us Gmails.
Send us emails for fan mail at the Allston Melee mailbag at alstonmelee@gmail.com.
I want to leave us on this question that I have
Run it.
for us
I want to say
because
something too, but go.
spoiler alert: the Twitch chat is pretty dead right now.
Yep.
And that's okay, because YouTube comments, I know you're there and you're lively and well. Love our fans. Anyway,
And shouts out to those in the Twitch chat. Booling right now. Just hanging out.
yes, being very silent but respectful.
They can do what they need.
They're not interrupting us. It's really important.
You have something to say. Everyone shut up.
Shut up. So for this this Slippi event happening this month, it's every Sunday.
No.
Yes, and both Zain and Mango, arguably top 2 in the world right now.
I'd agree.
Each have their own goals for the event. Zain wants to win 3 of the 4, I think, and Mango wants to win 2 of the 4. Do you think either of them are gonna do what they want to do?
What were they trying to win? I'm sorry. Just the
So every Sunday there's an event. It's 4 Sundays.
Yep.
Mango's already got 1.
yes.
So for Mango to get his goal done, he needs to get 1 more. And for Zayn to get his goal done, Mango can win no more, and Zayn has to win them all.
Okay.
And for Zayn to get his goal, no one else can win but him from now on.
Okay, so literally it's the ball's in Zane's court, right? Because Mango's already got the 1, and he can only.
Was Mango's goal established pre him winning?
No, we don't know. I think I wasn't watching his stream earlier, but I'm pretty sure he went into it going, I want to win half of these.
I think they could go even. It's either going to go even, Zayn wins the rest of them, or Mango gets the rest of them, or
He
some
doesn't
shit
want
like
the
that.
3-peat?
What do you think's the most likely? He's aiming for 2, is the thing.
I could say they could go half and half.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be half and half.
Maybe.
Do you think anyone else is gonna win but Zayn and
That's
Mango?
what I was going to say. Yes. I absolutely think.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I
Who do you
think.
think? Who do you think's got it?
I think.
It's single elim. It's single elim in Division 1. So, you know, if you beat someone once, you go. All you have to do is win like 3 sets, I think, and you win.
Obviously, if HBox is the right bracket or the right time, he can absolutely do it. Like, I don't think any of us doubt that he can't.
HBox is so bad on net play.
Right now, it's kind of
think
doubtful.
he
Has he
could-
won? How many net play things
Come
involving
on, he
like
could.
Zayn
He could
and Mango
if he beats IBDW like 3-0 his first match the next time, and then he's like on fire. I could totally see him.
that surprised.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
not be, I'd be like,
Exactly.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then Zayn takes out Mango.
So
Or
I
Mango
think
takes out Zayn. And it's like, does HBox... beat Mango.
I think none legitimately could win one of these tournaments, and I think it's like literally he is set up the best possible. I think single elimination might even benefit him.
I don't think he can beat Mango.
I don't think so.
He has.
He
literally has. He's the first Falcon player since Silent Spectre to beat Mango.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
But like as it's running, well, actually none did pop off.
3-1.
What's
EGLX.
Yeah, that was almost a year ago today.
How's he play against Zain?
He's beaten Zain.
He's less good against Zain right now. Zain definitely's got Nun's number at the moment.
It's either the 3rd or 4th time he's beaten
I would love
Zain
to see it.
before. But it's been a while. It's been a while, and they haven't played a lot. And they played 2 sets back to back, and Zain won.
But Nun also kind of, I think Nun beats IBDW a lot.
I also think Nun's fire on net play, which was my ending point. I think Nun is absolutely the type of guy who gets a boost from just playing at his home.
Yeah.
Like taking the tournament like a little bit less serious, but still like taking it serious. I think he super shines in that moment. And I think Mango absolutely does too. Like credit where credit's due. I think Mango shines in those, stream only net play thing.
I don't think Axe played bad this week, but I don't think he's out of the picture either. Especially if HBox plays bad. I think Axe has a shot.
Ooh, Patti.
Yeah.
Is Pikachu a mid tier? Off the top of your head?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
I thought the tier list quiz was last week.
I know. Oh, I'm forgetting now. but Axe had a tweet after he lost, being like, "Listen, Pikachu has all the tools. I'm just bad. I could do it." And I was wondering, I wonder if Axe would be in the future mid tier video.
I think
Pikachu's just above in top 11 in the 11 characters that are good.
He was tied for 8th, if I remember correctly, when you were talking about it last week.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And for the sole argument of Axe bringing Pikachu up in the tier list,
yes.
I think he also does qualify. I think Amso would also qualify in that too. Like even if you somehow consider Yoshi above that character, I think everyone has to agree that he was a mid tier at some point.
Mike's right, and Samus is the last one on that list.
It was like Samus, Yoshi.
It's Yoshi, Pikachu, Samus.
Yes, and then I think Icy's was right before those guys because the thing was before the wobbling ban or whatever.
Say like King and Puff almost too.
Yeah.
Shoot at Icy's.
Shoot at Icy's, and then it's different. It's 2 different things.
Those first tier lists are crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're like Mario. Mario's really good.
Mario is really good.
No, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Ex-girlfriend, I am Patti on Slippi. I do not hide. I show my name whenever possible.
He's not a coward.
Right now, I'm. Can I bum a cig?
We saw. It's a great tag.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah, because we opened up your laptop. That.
Can I chill?
GG's.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just got Twitch affiliate. I'm pretty proud of myself. I beat the system. It wasn't that. It was fun. I'm going to stream. After the holidays especially, I'm going to have a consistent schedule. But if you want to watch me, go to twitch.tv/cavelemon or follow me on Twitter because I always tweet when I'm streaming. So.
But don't follow him now because we're Allston Melee is trying to beat Mike to...
Please follow me.
To 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, so follow Allston Melee first, and then when we get 300, then follow Mike.
Yeah, definitely do that.
And if we
whatever.
to 300, what happens?
We buy a dunk tank and we dunk Mike.
You get to dunk me. You can put me in a clown outfit and throw baseballs at the fucking target and dunk me in the dunk tank.
What if we can just give you a swirly instead?
No, I refuse. There's poopy in those toilets.
Oh, we do a Noogie OnlyFans.
Not Noogie.
Where we Noogie you.
Noogie fast and rides back.
No, linguini.
Oh.
Anyway.
Someday if you want to play Among Us, I'd be down.
I would love to play Allston Melee Among Us with New England Melee. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would love that.
I haven't downloaded the game, but I super want to try.
It's a great game.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We could do something like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sign me up.
Follow Mike's stream and follow our Twitter most importantly.
And my Twitter.
That little less.
When did you say that was, Patti? I'm sorry. This Sunday? Or this Saturday or something? The Among Us thing, or did you just not even say
I didn't say a date.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Thanks for watching. Roll us out.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Love you.
I got a tattoo today. It's cool.
It's a cool tattoo. See you next week.
I'm tired.
Suicide.